These are the most famous paintings of abstract expressionism by an American artist who is well known for his pouring and dripping art style, Jackson Pollock. In the timeline of art, abstract expressionism is the most expensive art, and the art style purely uses form and color. But what made the painting of abstract expressionism unique? Jackson Pollock was a figure of action painter of the abstract expressionism movement. He was born on 28 January 1912 and was the youngest son of 5 siblings of a Scottish-Irish extraction couple. He began his journey learning about art by enrolling at Manual Art High School and received some basic instruction of painting and drawing. He enrolled in the Art Students League under the guidance of Thomas Hart Benton. In 1935, he worked as an easel painter for the WPA Federal Art Project, providing him with financial stability and a chance to further his artistic career. Pollock received psychiatric treatment for alcoholism. He suffered nervous breakdown and was institutionalized for about 4 months in 1938. His experiences of hard times influenced his artwork into semi-abstract style and included motifs from modern Spanish artists Joan Miro, Pablo Picasso, as well as Mexican muralist Jose Clemente Orozco. Thus, the exploration of the unconscious of surrealist and Jungian symbolism also affected his art style. The characteristic can be found in his painting of Bird, 1941, Male and Female, 1942, and Guardians of Secret, 1943. Jackson Pollock's first and largest wall canvas, Mural, 1943, was painted late in 1943 or perhaps in the first few weeks of 1944. The size of the painting is 96 inch in height and 238 inch in length, nearly 20 feet wide by 8 feet high. Throughout the 1940s, it was shown that the artist was trying to break through his art style and personality into the timeline of his artworks. The variety of imaginary as well as technique he used at this time. Pollock started to include figurative and the art style of surrealism in his abstract painting, such as Totem Lesson 1, 1944, The Blue Unconscious, 1946, Shimmering Substance, 1946, and Eyes of the Heat, 1946. Jackson Pollock is a famous artist who drips art. The artist started his pouring and dripping art in 1947 to convey the emotion of movement. He painted onto a flat canvas that was placed horizontally in stages. He would frequently spend weeks painting and weeks reflecting before he finished a piece. He mentioned that this abstract way revealed the image or the traces of figuration that had frequently been visible in his earlier work. The series of his painting of abstract expressionism through the method of port painting start with Full Phantom 5, 1947, Lucifer, 1947, Summertime, 1948, Number 10, 1949, One Autumn Redeemed, Lever the Mist, and Number 32, 1950. From these paintings, we can see the appearance of paint dripping and splattering with the aid of trowels, knife, or sticks, as well as pouring paint straight from the container. Based on the observation of Jackson Pollock's paintings, we can see that the artist values the importance of being free and expressive through art. The artist showed that the art style of abstract expressionism able to express the diversity of emotion from the artist to the viewer in the freedom way onto the canvas. This is the reason why abstract expressionism arts are expensive. The viewer can interpret their emotion using the vision and emotions of the artist. Jackson Pollock said, "I have no fears about making changes, destroying the image, because the painting has a life of its own." The uniqueness of his famous series of port painting is the painting did not tangle the mind of its viewer, although the paintings are chaotic with the multiple color and layers, because these are expressing emotion in an abstract way. Abstract expressionism cannot be identified the meaning behind it, but it is a form of emotions and feelings.